What's up, Patreon family? So back here with another video, and today I want to teach you guys on how to get a girl's number. Now, when getting a girl's number, I think that well, first, one of the mistakes guys make is not gaming her, right? They walk up to a girl and they say, "Oh, I thought you looked cute. I just want to know if I could come and get your number." First of all, the biggest mistake guys make when trying to get a girl's number is asking. Right? Asking for a girl's number is you already fucked up, right? You might as well just like because I don't know what it is, but it's just, you know, it's in a female's nature, just hardwired just to say no, right? Females, as human beings, not just females, as human beings, we will always take the path of least resistance, right? And it's a lot easier to say no. And then on top of that, you got to think about it like this. She doesn't know you. You're a complete stranger. All right, you could be a stalker. She understands when she gives you her number, she takes that chance at you being crazy, you possibly stalking her, texting or calling her all the time until she finds a way or a reason to block your number, right? So I think one of the first mistakes that guys make is asking for their number, or asking can they have their number, or you should give me your number, right? Because when you ask the question, it's like, well, I should give you numbers, but what are some of the reasons why I shouldn't, right? So while in conversation, when you're talking to a girl, what you want to do is and make sure you're actually having a conversation, because you don't want to just walk up to this girl and not having no conversation with her, and in the first 2 minutes of talking to her, you're asking for a number. You have to game her. If you're on Patreon, you're watching those approach videos, right? Building rapport, some keynote escalation, teasing and flirting, lighthearted conversation is one of the main things what you want to do before you get a girl's number. So while you're talking to this girl, and you're talking to her and you're asking and you're having lighthearted conversation and you're flirting her, what you want to do is you want to take out your phone and do this while you're talking. Like while she's talking, take out your phone, right? You take out your phone and you open either your contacts or you go to text messages. And what you do is you take out your phone and then you put it into her personal space. So you don't say nothing. You pull it out, you open that up, and you go just like this. So you want to have the phone, don't just pull it out, boom, here. No, while you're talking, slowly pull it out, open text messages, and you don't say nothing, and you just say boom. You hand it to her. You hand it to her, right? And you come about this close to her, like a open hands with like a soda can's length, right? And you put it into her personal space, right? Now, when you put it into her personal space, it's like a psychology thing, right? It's like, especially with most women, if you go up to a random girl and you just come and you shake her hand, if you put your hand out, she'll shake your hand. And it's like a psychological thing. Women will always shake your hand. Most people, right? Unless they just like, they don't know you, or they've had some experience with shaking people's hands that they don't know is not a good thing. So whenever you put something into someone's personal space, more than likely they're going to grab it, they're going to shake their hand, whatever it is. Or like, say, for example, if you just hand somebody something, you'd be like, here, take this, hold this for a second. Most likely people will just grab it and just hold it. So what you want to do is you take the phone while you're talking, you say, here, you hand it to her, don't say anything, you just put it into her personal space, you open your contacts, and what you say is, why don't you put your number in my phone? Or why don't you put your number in there while you guys are talking, right? And the reason why you want to say, why don't you put your number in there, is because a lot of times, guys will say, hey, can I have your number? Or can you give me your number? Or I think you should give me your number, right? Well, it's like, well, if you give her the option, like I said, she's going to take the least path of resistance. She's going to say no. Or she's going to say, I don't think so. Or so when you say, why don't you put your number in my phone? It's like, well, why don't I, so whatever. She'll put the number in her phone. And then once you do that, what you want to do is, and this is one of the key things, and I learned this from a guy named Josh Pellissier like years ago, like when I was like in fucking high school, right? And one of the things that I did that I like when I did this, so once you get the girl's number, one of the biggest mistakes guys do, they walk away. They'll walk away and they'll leave the girl and they probably like, oh, I got the number, that's it, we out. No, that is the wrong thing to do. That is exactly what you don't do, right? And this is why a lot of times guys that get a girl's number and they'll never hear from her again. You don't do that. So then once you get her number, right? And she puts it in your phone and you save it. What you do is you call her. You try to call her right then and there and make sure she gets it. Cool. And then what you can do, be like, hey, let me see your phone so I can save my contact for you. And this is one key thing to do. So this way, when you text her, you almost get a guarantee respond. When you put your number in, you save your number, but you put like emojis, like heart emojis, or like the eggplant emoji, and you put like sexy guy from gym or sexy guy or from like the bar or something like that, and you put the emojis. So when you text her, that's gonna come up. She's like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Who is this? Right? Because a lot of times you guys get girls' numbers and they don't even remember you. They get guys that approach them all the time. They don't even remember you. Don't even know who the fuck you are. Right? And a lot of times you guys do botch approaches. But then a random number just texting her, it's like, who is this? But if you save the number and you put some like nice emojis next to it or something like that, it's like, oh damn, who is this? And then she's gonna laugh. More than like she's gonna laugh. And then usually when you save the number, she doesn't usually see it all the time until like you actually text her and it pops up on her notifications. So when you do that, she's just like, oh wow, she's laughing. So that'll guarantee you more of a response, right? That'll guarantee you more of like a, that she'll respond to you when you do that, when you make the approach. Now, one key thing, after you get her number and you save yours and she saves yours and you save it under her phone, one thing you got to do is, and this is one of the biggest mistakes guys make, even after they do that, they'll walk away. Like, all right, I'll see you later. Don't do that. Don't do that. What you want to do is, after you get her number, sit there and conversate with her. Have a conversation with her for about maybe 5 minutes or more, right? At minimum 5 minutes. Because what you want to do, you want to build some type of rapport with this girl. You want to talk to her, and your objective is not just getting the number. Your objective is to actually make her think that you want to talk to her and that you want to build with her. So when you do that, like I said, you guarantee more of a response. One of the biggest mistakes guys make, they get the girl number. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. I'll see you later. No, sit there and talk to the girl. Build some rapport with the girl. Get to know her. So when you get to know her, she feels as if she knows you a little better. She feels as if like, wow, I have really had a good connection with that guy and I can really get to know him. So once you do that, it's like, oh, wow. And you put a lot of things in your favor. So when you actually text her, once you save the number, you did the right approach, you did the right technique to get the number, and you're just handing it to her, right? While everything is going good and you're having a good conversation and you're flirting with her and you're teasing her and you're having lighthearted, fun, playful conversation, right? And then you do that. Then when you finally leave her and you finally go away and you're building with her, right? Then more than likely, when you text her and when you're not with her, or if you call her and she's getting a call from this guy, the sexy guy, OKB, the sexy guy, heart emoji, like, wait, and she's not remembering, like, oh wow, what the fuck? Hello, who is this? Oh, it's me. Remember earlier from the bar or from the gym, this and that. Oh wow, you're too much. A lot of times when I was like high school or when I first started college, I had girls say, oh wow, you're too much. You're so funny. And that kind of solidified me, like, kind of in her life, because it was like, most guys don't do that. So one, I already separated myself from a lot of men from doing that, right? And that's something that will definitely help you. And honestly, that's sauce right there, guys. Like I said, that's one of the best ways for getting a girl's number. And that's one of the best ways to do it, right? Now, like I said, guys, I'm also on live on Instagram. Now, if you're not on Patreon, you'll really never see that again. But get on Patreon, guys. It's going to be sauce like that all over. Let's go.